Good evening, welcome to the live stream, and hello from York. I'm here with my gloves that I spent a lot of money on, right? And I'm actually gutted because they're not working. They're supposed to be like heat-proof gloves and not let the cold in. They're waterproof, but they're still blooming cold. Anyway, if you just joined us on this live stream and you're watching it on replay, don't forget to give the video a thumbs up. Maybe if you're brand new, feel free to hit subscribe and click that notification bell as well. So we're going to have a walk around York. We're just currently outside of the town walls at the moment. Now the Christmas fair is on, which is exciting. Now I've done a video on that today, which you'll be able to see on the channel at the end of the week, so I don't want to spoil it too much, but we'll have a brief walk around there, walk around some of the very pretty picturesque streets of York, and also take a look at York Minster. I'm kind of just in a pub at the moment. I'm not having a drink though, if Gabby's watching, so I will just flip this around and we'll get started. Hello to everyone in the chat. I'll come and say hello to you in a minute. But yeah, here's a top tip, right? If you see those adverts on social media, on like Facebook or Twitter, right, where it says, these gloves are amazing, they're waterproof and they're really warm, don't buy them because they're rubbish. I will not be putting these gloves in the description anyway. So let's turn the camera around and show you where I am right now. So the walls of York historic town is just there. Like I say, we're just starting off in a pub, which has actually got a nice little beer garden going on. It's kind of like been reprimanded. It's outside of the town walls. So I do some shout outs and hellos. It is rather festive in York this evening. Now the only problem I think I might have is signal issues, and that is because obviously York is very built up. So I'm going to try, I tested this earlier and it was kind of okay, so whether or not it's going to be like that through these very narrow streets, I'm not quite sure. But behind me you can see one of the grand entrances into the city, and we'll walk through there and I'll explain what this building is if you don't know anything about it. But look, it's all Christmassy. So come and say hello in the chat, give a thumbs up. It is very cold, very, very cold. That wasn't bibbing me. So this is impressive as you walk into York itself. This is known as Monk Bar. I mean, this was built back in the 14th century, and you see those holes up there. That is where people, they're called murder holes apparently, and to kind of destroy the enemy, they would throw things. That's what it says up there anyway. They'd throw things at them. Monk Bar. So yeah, I can't see what the signal looks like as always on my phone, so please update us. I've refreshed my phone about 3 different times, but York is getting very festive. If you've never been to York before, we'll have a look at York Minster as well. That's closed, so we can't actually go in there. Right, I'll catch up with some of the chat. Sorry, because I was gabbling on. Good evening to channel members. Hello to John. Hi to Foxy B. Good evening. Belvedere is in the chat. David NW. Hello to you. Hi to Rose. Hello Julie. Hello to Chris. Good evening, Chris. Louis' Weird World is here. Good evening. Now these gloves are supposed to be able to look, they've got these like weird things on them, so I can touch my screen, but it doesn't work very well. Hello from Blackpool. Captain Caveman. Good evening, sir. How are you? This is rush hour right now. Probably not the best time to do this, but I thought as the shops are shutting, it'll be a little bit quieter because it's been really busy. Christmas market is going on, you see, at the moment. Hello, Suzanne. Sean King is in the chat. As always, guys, please give the video a thumbs up. Helps me out loads. Ooh, now maybe I should get that hat. Thanks, Helen. You don't have to explain yourself, but I appreciate it. Now, York is a place to come to also at Halloween, because they do some really good ghost walks at Halloween. Just going to walk through here. To briefly touch on the rear of York Minster lit up this evening. Look at that. Looks really lovely. You have to pay £12 to go in there, as I found out today. Could have sworn it used to be free. Tony, good evening. Ashley Explorers, go to Edinburgh. I'm in York at the moment. The ghost walk is good. I did it years ago, actually. In fact, I found it really scary because I did it when I was a kid. I must have been about 14 years old when I did it, and it was really spooky. There's a lot of history. It's one of the oldest towns in England, obviously, and yeah, a lot of spooky history. We'll also walk down to the river, check out some of the old, lovely little pretty houses in York. Look. Scarlett, Tim, can me and Sarah have a shout out? Hello, Scarlett and Sarah. Good evening, Darren. Yes, Darren. Thankfully, it is actually, and there's security as well when you come into the town, so it kind of it does help with cars and riff-raff. But it's quite unusual actually to have security as you go into the town. But obviously, being one of the biggest cities in the UK. James versus Gaming, good evening. Hello to Kevin. Louis' Weird World, you say it's getting cold. It's been cold all day. I've been filming all day and it's about 3 degrees. No, it's 2 degrees right now. It has been literally hovering about 2 or 3 degrees all day. Have you been to the pub? Which one was that, Liam? Let me know. John, the River Ouse is actually quite high at the moment. As I drove past earlier, I thought it was a bit high. It is so Christmassy. Look at that. Even though it's not really a Christmas window, it's jewellery. So festive. The thing that isn't kind of in York's history is the Tesco Express just there. It kind of ruins it. But they've got their Christmas decorations up, yes. Jojo, there has been some snow here. A lot of it has melted actually. Graham, I am going to need a hot coffee. In fact, I've had about 3 different hot chocolates today. I feel bad for having all this hot chocolate. I might have to lift the gimbal up at times actually. This pub is so festive. Look at this. Look how festive this pub is. Look. How cute is this? Are they real candles? They are real candles as well. It's so nice and so festive. The old white swan. Let me know if it's windy because I'll have to... Oh look, there's a radio station. If it's a bit too windy, I might put the muff on, but it didn't feel too windy when I started, but it might be. So just standing here and we can see York Minster, which is not lit up from that side this evening. That's where we've just come from. And there's like an old Gallopers over there. Yeah, I have got my muff if the wind is causing a bit of a problem, but I didn't think it was going to be too windy. Obviously when you use a phone, it can be a little bit dodge, can't it? John Major's in the chat. Good evening, John. Hello to Jennifer. Jennifer is in California. Do you know what this actual street, some of these streets in York remind me of? The film The Holiday, where she goes, I don't know where this film is actually based, which town that's based in, but some of the little streets in York, it does remind me of that. You must have seen The Holiday. Kate Winslet. Am I going to go past the Railway Museum? I might do. I'm just a little bit worried about the signal as I go down these roads, but we'll keep on going. So look at the... we'll briefly touch on the Christmas fair. Honestly, as I've been walking around today with my camera, I've been getting so many weird looks from people going, what are you doing? What is that? And some just like dumbfounded, just like consistently stare, and you're like, okay, just try to get on with your day, it's all right. Thanks, John. Is Foxy B in the chat? I didn't know if yeah, Foxy B, you are in the chat, aren't you? Now there is Christmas music playing around here, so I'm not too sure whether we can get away with this, but the best thing about this Christmas market is there's lots of free tasting going on at the moment. There's not too much Christmas music going on around here, so that's okay. But there's pretty much everything around here for your Christmas tree, baubles, Christmas gifts, Christmas wine as well. Thanks, David, for your super sticker there, £2.49. Look at the trees though. That looks. Foxy B is here. Yay! Thanks, Foxy B. There's loads of loud music, which is a bit of a shame. So hopefully I've got to keep talking, otherwise we're going to have problems. They've got a bit of a photo wall here. Mama is here from Canada. Mama Lego. Used to look. Oh, Guy Fawkes. Yeah, Guy Fawkes' parents have got, or used to have a place here. We'll go past that in a minute, actually. But this has been voted one of the best Christmas markets in the UK. And I'll tell you what is great about this Christmas market in just a second. Like I say, I'll put the video up on Friday of the Christmas market, but I want to show you something that is truly epic here in York. You might hear it go quiet because I've got to put the gimbal in the air, because otherwise you'll just see the backs of people's heads. Nice Christmas tree. So is this significant? I mean, this has been so busy earlier, I just couldn't move for people. Have I been to the church where Guy Fawkes was christened? No, I haven't. Like I say, I've seen his parents' house, or where they supposedly live. Now, I tried to film in this little bar earlier, and everyone was just staring at me. So if I go in with this gimbal, everyone is still going to stare at me. But this is so cool, right? That thing there has got loads of fire pits in there. It's called, what have they called it? It's Thor's. I'm not going to go in with the gimbal. Plus security will probably stop me. But yeah, great place to go and get warmed up. You see the fire pit just through there? That guy standing in the way. Hang on. You can see the fire pit just there. Oh, if only I could go in there and warm my hands up. So that's a great place to come and get warmed up. If you are going to be coming around York. Some Chinese here. Chinese food? Anyone? What is it? Yeah. This is nice and bright. So yeah, what is it called? Teepee Bar, yeah. Thor's Teepee Bar. Like I say, whenever you come into York itself, it is very secure. You'll feel very safe. There's lots of security and people making sure everyone is safe. Is the signal okay, Foxy B? Please let me know. Hope you've got your hat and scarf on. I don't have a hat on. I have my scarf on, although it should be around my neck a little bit better, but to be honest, it was just like irritating me a little bit. So yes, we mentioned about Guy Fawkes. His parents actually lives. They still live here, no they don't. Lived in York, and we'll go and see that house in just a moment. We'll also go and check out some of the little windy streets and the old-fashioned houses in York, which make it so beautiful. But definitely worth visiting the Christmas market. You'll be able to see the video, like I say, on Friday, as I try some of the food. I mean, there's pretty much everything you can imagine. There's fudge there. There's incense there. There's a candle company there selling lights, Christmas lights stuff there. There's olive oil there. There's an artist there. Personalised pictures, handbags. There's everything. Not that I'm dissing where I'm from, but Great Yarmouth have got their Christmas market. It's not as good as this. It could be good, but it's not. They're pretty cool. Buy a jumper for Christmas if you can. Are you talking about my Christmas jumper? Link is in the description. Actually, no, the link is just below if you do want to get your own Walk With Me Christmas jumper. Christmas jumpers are supposed to be bad, all right? So before you judge me, it's a little bit quirky. It's just a little bit of fun, obviously. If you want to get yourself a Walk With Me Christmas jumper, it should be the little merch shelf. You can also get the hot chocolate. There's two versions of it. There's the jumper and also like the sweatshirt as well. But also you can get a hot chocolate Walk With Me mug. Hello, Michael. Good evening. Rachel's here as well. Good evening, Rachel. Hope you're doing okay. So I'm just going to walk back up this way and then take a left up here. But keep talking, the music's playing. Keep talking. People love this little photo wall. It's really good, isn't it? So please give the video a thumbs up. 105 thumbs up so far. It helps me out loads. We've been live for about 15 minutes, Angela. It is cold. It's very, very cold. I don't know if I'm feeling the cold more because literally I've been out in it all day. I don't know. But I was a little bit gutted earlier because I wanted a really nice hot chocolate. And I saw her go into like a, you know, one of those urns that you get hot water from. And I was like, are you making the hot chocolate with water? And it was this place. And she went, yeah. And I was like, oh. And I'm like, I'm paying through the nose for hot chocolate and you're giving me water? What? Don't do that. Anyway, music's playing, music's playing, music's playing, music's playing. Well, I just walked right past the music, actually. It probably didn't help. So let's go through some of the narrow streets right now. Hopefully the signal will be okay. I tested it earlier down here and it was a little bit dodgy. Great job stopping the teeth chattering. I'm trying to. If I walk quickly, it'll be okay. John Webster, you're not too far from York, are you? They could have put some tinsel around the scaffolding. How dare they? Foxy B, thank you very much. I really do appreciate that. Thank you for supporting the channel and everything you do. And yeah, thank you very much for your super chat. I definitely will. This is a quieter street, isn't it? My favourite part of York is coming up, actually. My favourite street in York. Thank you, Foxy B. Let me know, because last time I checked it down here, it was a little bit pixelated. Like I say, if you've joined the live stream, it's a live stream. If you're watching this on replay, of course, this is not edited. You'll be able to see the edited video on Friday. Wow, that looks so cool. Tuttle Bay. I do love Christmas lights. Good evening, Steve. Colin is here as well. Hello, Scarlett. Yes, it's about 3 degrees. Don't make me jealous if you're nice and warm. I'm dying to get into a hot shower or a bath. Now I think it's up here on the right. Hey David, thank you very much for your super chat. I appreciate you. Essential viewing as always. Love York. Thank you. I appreciate you supporting the channel. Thank you, David. No, it's up here on the right, isn't it? I love this street. And this time of year, the sunset's normally just there and it shines down this street and it is so pretty. Look at that. It's a weird thing about Christmas trees, isn't it? When you stick them out on the side, even though they do look odd, they look really nice, and I love those windows. But you've got to check out this Christmas tree. That is amazing. Kevin, I'm in sympathy, Tim. I've not put the heating on. Thanks. I appreciate that. Okay, right, we mentioned this earlier, or somebody did. Guy Fawkes. Hereabouts lived the parents of Guy Fawkes. And he was baptised in St Michael Le Belfry Church in 1570. Freaky. Christine, thank you very much for your £2 super chat, Christine. Love everything you do, thank you. Thanks, Victor. Good evening, Victor. Welcome to the stream. I know this is a very early stream tonight. This is only because obviously if I did this any later, York would be dead and there wouldn't be much to show you. There's one weird shop. One with knives at the moment in the UK. There's an axe there. There's guns. I like to think these are all models. Look, there's a little cocktail bar I've just noticed called Evil Eye. Look at that down there. Evil Eye cocktail bar. There's loads of these little narrow streets that have got pubs in them and stuff like that. Judy, yeah, like I say, it's been a while, but I have done the ghost walk before. It is really spooky. I mean, look, there's loads of stories of ghosts and murderers and all that kind of stuff. But it does feel like you're in a movie set walking down this street with some of these shops. Doesn't that remind you of a Harry Potter shop? Down what's it called? Diagon Alley. Scarlett, I am freezing. Yes. Most of the shops are still open, actually. Now there is a Christmas tree festival. If it's still on, we'll have a look. York Minster is shut. No, we can't go in there. And you have to pay £12 if you want to go in there anyway. But York Minster is literally in front of us. This is called Low Petergate. See more of the lights down there. We'll walk across here. Doesn't that look pretty? It's kind of like old-fashioned England. That's what I love about York. And, you know, streets like that, it's been timeless. It hasn't ever changed. Now, they're doing some work on York Minster at the moment, as you can probably see over there. But there's a nice big Christmas star that's bleaked out a little bit. But they don't have much lighting it up at all. Tim, have a drink in the Golden Fleece. I will try. I noticed this earlier though. This is called a winter village. There's just here in the shadow of the Minster, and the Christmas star up there. Neil, thank you. Looks nice. Never been there before. Neil, you should come. Yeah, there is a couple, Victor. What's great about this little winter village is there's all these little pods that you can sit in and get warm. So I might just warm my hands up for a moment. Linda, thanks very much for your £2 sticker. Oh yeah, that's good. I can't believe I'm having to warm my gloves up that I bought online that were completely rubbish. So it's almost like when you buy stuff online just you don't think about it and you just do it. That's the worst thing. Some nice cushions. Hot chocolate. Hot dogs. Yeah, so that's it. Mama Lego, thank you very much for your is that $4 CA? I've never heard of that before. Thank you very much. So I think the Christmas tree festival is still on. I'll have a quick look in there. Like I say, if you want to watch this in great quality, on Friday when I put out the video, it will be in crisp 4K. Foxy B, is the signal still good? Let us know. How far is York, Tim? Lewis, where are you? It all depends. But if you like Christmas trees, you'll love this. Oh, look how pretty. Decimate, thank you very much for joining us. Walk with me advance. Is this still open?
Yes.
Oh, it is. Oh, brilliant, thank you. Wow, I've got this all to ourselves.
Yeah, it is.
A little bit of a Christmas tree festival. So I believe a lot of local school children have done these Christmas trees. They're raising money for local hospice. Are these all real Christmas trees? I think they might be. Hayley, will you do a video in Bristol? Yes, I might do actually. There's some mince pies. Will anybody notice? Well, they will if I'm on the live. Really random Christmas trees. I'm trying to see which one stands out at the moment. It's very quiet in here. Like I say, this is I don't know how long this is. This is my favourite, I think, this pink one. Still remember doing those kind of garlands at school. Rafi's spice box. They've got all. I was going to say, this smells like a curry house, and that's because of all these spices they've got on there. Interesting. Darren, I want to put my tree up. I haven't put my tree up yet. What is this? Share your prayer. Advent is a time to think of others and to be thankful. Each year, York Minster invites you to share your wishes, prayers, or something you'd rather, or something you're thankful for. So take a tag and add it to the Christmas tree. It would be lame to say thank you very much to all of my subscribers. It would be a bit cringe. In fact, there's no more of those. Oh, there's none left. Oh well. We could have a nose and see what people are saying. Hang on, if I just turn this around. What are people thankful for? Always be a Viking. Can't really read some of these. May you all be blessed by fruits of spirits like Christmas. Spread love and joy. Always smile and be good. That's nice. So there you go. If you want to have a look around some Christmas trees in York, there are plenty here. Wow, by the way, it looks like I've been slapped in the face. That's what happens when you've been out in the cold all day. You've got rosy red cheeks. I know I'm not wearing this scarf correctly before you actually say anything. But I was in here earlier and I couldn't get to see any of these Christmas trees. I just wish I'd have waited. In fact, look at this Christmas tree. It's all to do with bullseyes. You can hear the bells going on the Minster for you actually quick. There's nobody else in here. Say bye-bye. Bye-bye, Christmas trees. Bye-bye. Pick up a pen. I'm not nicking a pen. This is like a catwalk, like on a premiere or something. Oh, that was nice. Oh, mud everywhere. Adobe, yes, the lives stay up for about 48 hours, and then I normally take them down. It's because I don't have any control in editing, and it kind of my OCD goes off the charts. Because obviously, if the signal goes dodge, I can't control that, and if people find my videos for the first time, they're like, "Oh, is that it?" So yeah. Marie, good evening. Hello, Jane. I think the Minster is closing up at the moment. We'll have a walk down to the river. Hopefully the light's all right, because it's darker than it looks down here. You remember going to York when you was a baby, Scarlett? Wow. Is this the church that Guy Fawkes was baptised in? Maybe. Look at this. York Minster. You just tap your card there to give a donation. And it's, you can't see it, it was £3. Oh, hang on. Sorry about that. That's the gimbal. Rachel, please don't call me Timmy, Rachel. That's what you want to call me. I'll just go to the front of York Minster, but if you've never been in here, it is an impressive building. I mean, just to get a little bit of depth of size, you can see the person just standing there. Look at that. Closest thing we're going to get to actually seeing inside it right now, because they won't let you go in there and take a photo or anything unless you are obviously going to pay. Doesn't that look pretty? Wow, that looks nice. I have to say the lighting is the garlands of lights are a little bit random the way there's draped everywhere, but they do look nice. Hello Hayley, good evening. Thanks for joining on the live stream. It's a very early one tonight. If you are watching this on replay, please give the video a thumbs up, it helps me out. 155 thumbs up. So the big front entrance. Hang on, just try and get it up. Can't fit it all in the camera, to be honest. But yeah, when you do ghost walks and stuff like that, you go through all these really creepy streets. It's really interesting. Such a small door, really, for such a grand building, don't you think? John, your birthday is the same month as mine, December. How old will I be? 22. I've seen these actually. There's got one of these in Cambridge. It's like a little model of York, so you can see where we are right now. So we are just literally standing there, and I think we've already walked around all some of these little side streets and stuff like that. But we'll have a walk down to the river as well. John, your birthday is on December the 24th. Are you kidding? No way. Rachel, I've never done a ghost walk here. No, unfortunately not. Oh, yes, sorry, yes, I have done, but I was a kid. So you can go out of the town there. There's another gate that way. Down this street and then back down towards the river. Darren, my son's graduation ceremony was in there, blooming freezing. Marie McCafferty, I said your name right, Marie, sorry. Hello, thank you very much for joining me on the live stream, and thank you for your continued Patreon-ship. I really do appreciate it. Tim, have you done the City Wall Walk? Yes, I have. Victor, what do you mean go to the station? What station? the train station. Look at that. Temperature is now 2 degrees. It is very cold tonight. Hopefully the signal will be right as we swing a right. Thanks, William. I must be mad. Hence why I didn't want to do it too late tonight. We could have actually waited until a lot later and then the streets would have been deserted. Maybe I should get in there and buy a hat. You can see where a lot of the ghost walks actually start. So there's a ghost walk that starts there every night at 7:30. Is that even in the winter then, is it? Not sure. Yes, Ian, it is. We've already said that, and because we went past it earlier. And in actual fact, like we say, his parents grew up there or lived there. Victor, I know I don't go to any stations. I don't really have an interest in trains, to be honest. Oh, of course, Candice, thank you very much. Welcome to the live stream. Just saw the London video, absolutely loved it. It's got me in the festive mood. If you've missed a couple of my videos, obviously for the weekend I did a video for the London Christmas lights and also Winter Wonderland in Hyde Park as well. So go and feel free to check them out. 169 thumbs up. Give the video a thumbs up, helps me out loads. This is so festive down the street. Oh, there's some Christmas music there, I think. Has anyone else been almost sold on the whole Hotel Chocolat Velvetizer? I actually went to try one the other day, and it doesn't really do anything special apart from heat it and just like mix it as it goes. That's all it does, really. Punch Bowl, that is such a great pub. What's amazing about this pub is it's been here since the 1600s. There are at least 3 ghosts here. Isabel was a barmaid at the Punch Bowl during the 17th century and was alleged a brothel. Ooh. She was reportedly beaten to death after refusing patrons' advances. Her ghost can still be seen and screaming and running down the stairs. Another ghost is that a former landlord who was killed in a fire is often seen walking the route of the old cellar steps. And there's also a ghost of a grey lady who is believed to have committed suicide after she said to roam the pub looking for... Wow. That is... Should we just have a look for the window? I'm not going to just go in there, but... Look at that. Very spooky. Anyway, it's Christmas. We don't want to talk about spooky things. Tim the Velvetizer is the best thing ever. See, I tried it. I didn't think it was that great, to be honest. I think I do a better one, just on the hob with a whisk. Put some cream on the top, some marshmallows. Marshmallows, you can't beat it. We've been live for 40 minutes almost now. Checking out the pretty Christmas tree. So I don't know if you can see that in the distance just up there. That was the Christmas fair we were at with the Christmas tree and the bells. I believe the river's down this way, if I'm wrong. I can't tell when it's dark. Look at this entrance into this restaurant. Wow, this looks amazing. It's like a merry-go-round. Yeah, look. That is so cool. And in fact, that looks like a real lovely little restaurant. Poinsettias there, look. Candlelight. People having champagne. Look, even the waiters remind me of the waiters on the Polar Express. What is this place called? Oh, it's the Ivy, right. Lovely restaurant, but very expensive. Interesting lights coming down here, shooting across the alleyway. Premium prices, most definitely. I'm not going in there. That's more my cup of tea, the Cornish Bakery. If you're liking this evening's walk, please give the video a thumbs up. That time is wrong. You don't see many HMVs anymore. That is what you call a big clock. I don't think the camera does it justice how big that clock is. Gracie, yeah, definitely. I think it is one of the prettiest places in England, York, by far. And especially at Christmas. Hello to Inge. Hello, Inge. Try making your hot chocolate with oat milk or coconut milk. Belvedere. Oh no, that's just going to taste weird. Do you know, in actual fact, I do a Jamie Oliver hot chocolate. I don't know if you've seen his recipe before, but he uses cocoa powder, Horlicks, corn flour to make it extra thick, and what else is it? He adds a real chocolate in it as well. Sandra, good evening. Thanks for joining us on the live stream. What's going on with this gimbal tonight? I apologise. Matthew, good evening. I'm pretty cold. See, now we're losing some of the niceness of York walking down here. It's not as pretty. It's just like a normal street. It could be anywhere in the country, actually. Thanks, Darren. I knew it was down here on the right somewhere. I don't know how much we'll see, obviously, of the river tonight, because obviously it's dark, but we'll walk down there. But a lot of people forget, you know, York is a city. This place is absolutely huge. I know that the town walls, you think it's fairly small, but it is bigger than you think. It's starting to rain now as well. Or is that sleet in the air, I think? John, the traffic as always on the A17 was horrendous. You get a tractor there, you're screwed, as you know. Monica, you're absolutely right. If you rewind the video, you can see when we walked up there, it does make you feel like you're walking in a movie set like Harry Potter, but there's lots of security in the town, which is good. And there's always people manning it too. Well, just have a quick walk down onto the river before we head back up into the town before we end the live stream tonight. Crispy, I know I've got a hat, but I look like an absolute TIT in a hat. You know, some people can pull off wearing a hat. I can't. I just look stupid. It doesn't suit me. Thank you, Jane. That means a lot. Foxy B, thank you very much. Updating us, the signal. On a summer's day, this is really lovely coming down here. Obviously, it looks completely different in the winter. Sorry about the wind. Let me cross over. Reminds me a little bit of Cambridge, actually. Hit that thumbs up. Let's get to 200. The river isn't actually too high at the moment. Yeah, this is a live walk, so obviously I do the edited videos, but I go live once a week, sometimes twice, where we just have a walk and a chat. You can join in the community. Obviously, if you want to get a little bit more out of the community, feel free to join as a channel member. All the videos are free to watch as always, but channel membership, all the details are in the description. Yeah, that does look spooky with the light. What's going on? What I'm actually looking at is a lot darker than what you can see. Hello to you and Gabby, all the streamers from Houston. I wish I could share with you some sunshine at 21 degrees. Yeah, thanks for making me jealous. Try not to get one over. There was a really spooky story about one of these, I think it's that one actually, a really spooky story about that place that used to be, I think it was a brewery, and before that it was like some kind of workhouse. If anyone knows in the chat, but I remember hearing stories about that when I was on the ghost tour. Darren, good evening. Belvedere, there'll be a video coming up on Friday. Like I say, I was supposed to do a live yesterday, but because the weather was rubbish, I kind of cancelled it. But I thought I'd do one on a Monday night. I know it's normally different to a Wednesday, but I thought, why not? Can I get down here? I don't know if I can. Like I say, it's rush hour at the moment, so I apologise about all the noise. I always find it spooky when you get the steps down to the basement just by the river. I've just stepped in a massive wet patch. I can't go that way. York does look pretty tonight. It's very cold as well. There's a lot of homeless people in York, yes. If I had some cash or coins on me, I'd have dropped some in. Although, I saw a homeless person the other day taking card. No joke. Marie, there's been a lot of snow here in York actually. Just driving down this morning in Yorkshire, I was going through the snowy fields of the Yorkshire Wolds, Lincolnshire Wolds, sorry. I was driving through there. They had loads of snow, and it was very frosty this morning.
But it kind of has just.
Gemma says that she loves the walks because she can sit at home, and sometimes she watches my walks while she's all warm and cozy in bed. Well, that's what they're there for. What do you mean by POV? POV means point of view, which is this. So basically I walk and I put the camera straight, like so you're walking around as well. That's what it means. Tim, can you please give my dad, Dion, and my mum, Mandy, their love York? I've been there before. Hello. You can get lost in York, you really can. But the best thing about it is obviously when you're in the town walls bit, you can't really get lost because there's only, you know, it's like almost like a square, so you can't really get lost. But so much history. You ran into me then. Great Yarmouth Sports. Where is York? In Yorkshire. Please tell me you do know where York is. You must know where York is. I'm in Leeds tonight, Kevin. Darren, they do. In fact, York is also advertised for overseas visitors on Visit England on their website. So when people come here on holiday to England, a lot of people do get kind of like shoved with York in their face, which is good because it is a lovely city, obviously. Now, I don't know whether this is the best Christmas market in the UK. I'm doing a few Christmas market videos, so I'll let you know by the end of it. But at the moment, I've only kind of put, I would have to say Hyde Park at the moment is the best Christmas market, although it's not really officially a Christmas market. It's all part of Hyde Park's Winter Wonderland, but it is still pretty good. But the worst thing is when, and this is my pet hate for Christmas markets, is when you get all these lovely little stalls, right, with all the garlands looking really nice, and then you'll get like a few tents or white tarpaulin tents that Great Yarmouth do, and it's like you kind of done it okay, and then you've just ruined it by putting those horrible white tents up, and then it's all smelly inside the tent, and there's knickknacks to buy and arts and crafts, but it just kind of ruins it. Foxy B, friend of mine told me Nottingham Market is rubbish this year. Well, I'm supposed to be going there tomorrow, so I will let you know. Whether or not I film it is another matter. If it's really rubbish, I probably won't actually. 864 to Leeds, thanks John. And it takes you forever. Sorry, just going over you. Look, they love having their photos taken there. It's like a selfies Instagrammer's dream. So if you want to see more from the Christmas market, do check out the video which is coming up on Friday as I check out all the festiveness of York in beautiful 4K. But I went in there for a coffee earlier, that was quite nice. I will do, Foxy B. The thing is, I've kind of set aside some time to go there. I'm also going to be going to Warwick Castle because they've got something going on for Christmas. And incidentally, there was a TV show on Channel 5 last night. Did you see that? About Warwick at Christmas. They've got an ice skating rink and a little light display. So I will go and check that out. I heard some spooky stories about that building there. Is it gone pixelated? No, that's typical. I knew it probably would. This is the problem with the lives. Yeah, Helen, they Look, it's like a donut time here. Look, all these, I don't know if you can see that, if it's pixelated with the donuts. Hopefully it should sort itself out. I forgot to show you, they've also got a place up there where you can actually get Yorkshire puddings as a wrap. So you get your beef and it gets wrapped in Yorkshire pudding. It looks amazing. Let me just see if I can just do something with the signal. 1 second. Has that done anything?
Yeah. I don't know.
Am I seeing things? There's a guy there with shorts. Why would you wear shorts? It's 3 degrees, man. He's got shorts. Oh my god, look at those dogs. How cute is that? The Christmas hats on. Hello to Lauren. Hi Tim, my students love your videos. We use them in English classes to learn vocabulary and pronunciation and punctuation. I tell you what, learning it for me is probably not the best. Yeah, that alarm's been going on for some time. But we are now heading out of York. It is funny, Michael. I can understand people that are literally going for a jog, but when you're walking out in the streets in the winter, I see it in Great Yarmouth all the time. Like in April, sorry if you can hear me over the noise, but in April people wear flip-flops and they wear shorts, and it's like snowing outside, but they're on holiday, so they're going to wear their flip-flops and shorts. That must be extremely loud. I apologise. Oh, where it's coming from, actually. Deafening, very deafening. It's getting louder and louder. Oh, it's up there. Ow. Can't feel my ears. John, have they had snow in Benidorm? Amazing. So if you would like to see York at Christmas, make sure you do check out my festive video this Friday. I've also got a video on Sunday coming up as well, and hopefully I'll be live again. It just depends because I'm out filming at the moment, so I don't know. I might pop up tomorrow night, you never know. But I thought we'll end the live just outside of York Minster and some of these really pretty old-fashioned houses. Stained glass windows in there are amazing. The detailing on that. Jane, yeah, it does. It reminds me of a bit like London as well. Sorry, why does it do that? So anyway, from a cold but rather festive York, thank you very much for joining me on the live tonight. It was a short one and a brief one, but I wanted to do it tonight whilst I was in York because I thought I would share the festivities as I'm just dancing around with this pole here. The cold has got to me today. I've been out filming all day in the cold and I really need to go and warm up and get myself a hot chocolate. Thank you very much for the super chats. I hope you enjoyed the live. If you're watching this on replay, please give the video a thumbs up. Sound like I'm getting a cold now. probably am. I can't feel my fingers, my toes, my nose, or anything. So I'm going to get warmed up. Anyway, thanks for watching. I will see you next time. Good night. So try and turn this off.